Welcome to County Portal, your simple source for local government services and public records. Let's get started.
How long do hospitals keep your medical records? It's a common question, and the answer isn't a simple number because it depends on a mix of federal and state laws. Let's break it down. At the federal level, the main rule is HIPAA, the Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act. HIPAA requires hospitals to keep patient records for a minimum of 6 years from the date of creation or the last date they were in effect. But that's just the baseline, the absolute minimum. The real answer usually comes from state law. Nearly every state has its own regulations for medical record retention, and these state laws almost always require hospitals to keep records for much longer than the 6-year federal rule. For instance, one state might mandate keeping records for 10 years after a patient's last treatment, while another might require 7 years. This means the policy in Florida is different from the one in Oregon. Because of this wide variation, there is no one-size-fits-all answer for the entire country. There's also a very important special category, records for minors. States have much stricter rules for children's health records to protect them. The general rule is that a hospital must keep a minor's records until they reach the age of majority, which is typically 18 or 21, plus an additional number of years as defined by that state's law. This could easily mean a child's records are kept for more than 20 years, ensuring that when they become adults, they have access to their complete childhood medical history. Now, why does this matter to you? You might need old records for a legal case, to file an insurance or disability claim, or simply to give a new doctor a comprehensive look at your health history. Under HIPAA, you have the right to get a copy of your records. To do this, you'll need to contact the hospital's Health Information Management or Medical Records Department. You will likely have to submit a formal written request and may be charged a reasonable fee for the cost of copying and mailing them. In today's digital age, with the widespread use of electronic health records, EHRs, many hospitals may actually keep records much longer than legally required, simply because digital storage is cheap and easy. They might have your records indefinitely. However, they are only legally obligated to produce them within the timeframe set by your state's laws. So, to sum it up, the federal minimum is 6 years, but your state's law is what really counts, and it's always longer, especially for minors. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you found this information helpful, please give it a thumbs up and be sure to